Welcome again to Old Man Wisdom. We're continuing our theme of discussing the Thunderbolt Mt4 indicator. It's a non-repaint indicator. However, when backtesting, it seems to have an issue with the backtesting because these arrows or these signals disappear after a certain amount of time. So this is why I've drawn arrows and lines just to highlight for you that in case these signals disappear, we can still backtest and see what would have happened in these previous trades. So this is AUD USD on the 1 hour chart, and last night we had a signal to sell on this candle here. The stop loss was around 45 pips, TP1 was around 50 pips, and TP2 was 77 pips. So some good profit potential here in this trade. Currently the trade is nearly 30 pips in profit, and the way I trade this indicator is that when price reaches TP1, I set the stop loss to break even. So that we cover our commission fees and swap fees, etc., and maybe even give ourselves a little bit of profit. So currently it's heading towards TP1. I'm quite confident it will get there. The trend on the 1 hour chart has been downwards for the last couple of weeks, so there's no reason why it couldn't continue. The previous trade, you'll notice just here, which alerted me on the 29th of November, so a few days ago. It didn't quite hit the stop loss. It came down, it hit TP1, at which point you would have set to break even, and it ended up being a break even trade. If we go back yet again, we see this trade. This alert was painted on the 25th of November, and it very quickly went down to TP1, which is where we would set our stop loss to break even. And then it nicely went to TP1. This trade here was a 43 pip stop loss, a 42 pip TP1, and nearly a 70 pip TP2, which it hit quite nicely. So if we go back, you'll see there was a trade here which wasn't taken, a trade here which wasn't taken, and a trade here which wasn't taken. The reason being is that this trade here was taken, and my rule is that once you're in a trade, you ignore all future signals until the original trade has either hit your stop loss or your take profit. So this trade here, which was painted on the 18th of November, had a stop loss of nearly 60 pips, a TP1 of 43 pips, and a TP1 of 70 pips. So yeah, just over a one-to-one trade. I don't know if there were any previous trades up here. I can't tell. If there was, we probably would have missed all of these trades. I don't know. Unfortunately, with this indicator, once it's refreshed, you lose these trades. You don't get to see them again. So there might have been previous trades, but I just don't know. So this is as far back as it goes. But this trade here, because we didn't take this trade because we was in the original one, we didn't take this trade because we were still in that trade, and we didn't take this one here because, again, it hadn't hit our TP2 till the 24th of November. So this trade was active for a week, basically. And then the minute this trade was closed in profit, we could take a new trade, which we did, or we would have done. So 1, 2, 3, 4 trades. One is still running. 2 of the 4 trades were nicely in profit. The third trade was a break-even trade, and this trade here is nicely in profit at the moment. So again, running the Thunderbolt indicator in safe mode on the 1 hour chart on AUD USD seems to be very good from what I can tell at the moment. I think with this with this indicator, all the time that a currency pair is trending in one particular direction, it seems to be very good. I think it will be interesting to see what happens with this indicator when we get like a choppy market. Maybe like this area here. This is quite a choppy area. It would be interesting to see how the Thunderbolt indicator works, how successful it is when the market becomes choppy like this. Only time will tell, but currently this is very good. Have some really good profit here had you have taken all of these trades. So like I say, this trade was opened just yesterday. It's currently just over, well, it's 31 pips in profit. We would set to break even at 51 pips. Let's hope it goes on to TP2 with another successful trade. So I hope you're enjoying this little series of Thunderbolt indicator backtesting and live trades as well. I do take some of these trades. I've mainly been taking the trades on the Euro USD, so I'll do a video on that and how that's going as well and keep you all updated. So thank you for listening. In the meantime, take care, and I'll be speaking to you very soon.